Marsha, you said you went to Ireland? I need to pick your brain, because I might get to go there next year for some music stuff.
Sure, we were in a very specific part of Ireland.
I was going to, the conference I'd be going to be in Belfast in Northern Ireland. Okay.
Good morning. Are we good? All right. Good morning, everybody. It's good. And we're here. By magic, we were transported to Unity. It's so good to see you all. Isn't it wonderful the summer we're having? I mean, I feel like so blessed that I've moved here from Phoenix and I am not sitting in 115 degrees, right? So I give thanks every day for being able to be in Flagstaff at this in a month like August. So we are going to have you all greet each other, please. What? Oh, sorry. My brain's fuzzy this morning. We're getting there. Ryan's going to open with a song.
Don't greet each other.
And, yes, we'll do that later. And you can remain seating.
Oh, you remain seated. So on this one, if you feel like singing, please just sing the chorus. It's hard to count the verses, and I just feel like it might be a train wreck if we all do it together. God knows. But does God know the timing? I'm sure they do, but I don't know if you all do. All right, Sean, I need some lyrics up. So this is a Tom Petty song. It's actually, when Carolyn asked me to do this, I thought about it when, I think it was like day 2, we had my daughter home after she was born. We were, of course, not sleeping. We hadn't showered in a few days. Those of you who have kids, you know the drill that first couple of days of having a baby. You just don't know what's going on. Yeah. And so the first day we got her home, there's this video my wife got of me with, I'm holding my daughter, and we're dancing to this song, and I was just moving along, and my hair is like a mess, and I'm probably just smelly and gross and haven't showered a couple days and haven't eaten enough. When I started learning this song, I was like, oh, I know this song.
It's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. Broken skyline, moving through the airport. She's an honest defector, conscientious objector, now her own protector. Broken skyline, which way to love land? Which way to something better? Which way to forgiveness? Which way do I go?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. Sometimes later, getting the words wrong, wasting the meaning and losing the rhyme. Nauseous adrenaline like breaking up a dogfight, like a deer in the headlight, frozen in real time. I'm losing my mind. Well, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going.
I just feel like I need to do this in the impression,
Well, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going.
Let's do it in a whisper. Ready? One more time, last time.
It's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going.
And let's give it up for Ryan Bider. Thank you, Ryan. And now, please stand and greet each other. Good morning to
Well, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going.
We already saw each other.
Oh, good. You have your own.
Yes.
All right.
Who's sitting there now? Is that
That's not my spot. That
Oh, Marcia. Marcia, I was sitting here. I just took my sheet. Can you move on one over? Because I keep having to. All right, now we're going to use the gong. All right. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to welcome you all, and I want to put out a special welcome to visitors who are here today. We have welcome packets. I hope the greeters, for those of you who are new today, we have welcome packets outside and with blue cards. And if you please fill out the information, then we can contact you, connect with you. On Sundays, sometimes we don't have enough time to really get to know you, so we'll set up a coffee or, a way to connect. And you can drop those blue cards into the baskets when they come around. I'm like, what kind of baskets are they? But we'll just call them baskets. Yes. We at Unity are a prayer ministry. So if you would like to have a prayer, if you would like us to pray with you. I'm new at this, making these announcements, so just bear with me.
You just learned words today.
Yes. Means like to be up and running. So look around the room. Anyone with a white prayer shawl is part of the prayer team. We have Marcia, who's doing the opening prayer today, and she'll be standing by the meditation door at the end of the service if you'd like to have her pray with you. But you can also approach any of us with the prayer shawl if you'd like to have a prayer support. You can also dial 1-800-NOW-PRAY, which gets you to Unity Worldwide, and that's the silent Unity where they will pray with you. 24/7, and anyone who gives a prayer request to us or to Silent Unity, we will hold that prayer for 30 days, and then we send it to Silent Unity as well, and they pray with us. You can contact the center at 928-526-8893. Sean or I will answer the phone, and you can leave us your prayer request, or we have a prayer box over there, and you can leave a prayer request written. And now we have Marcia coming to do our opening prayer. Marcia is our prayer partner. She's the board secretary, keeping track of all the details when the board talks.
Some of them, most of them.
She's our master editor and, of course, a friend.
Thank you. Thank you. So glad to see you all today. Let's get prepared to go into a minute of silence beforehand. And if you would, sometimes it helps to put both feet on the floor just to feel grounded. You can close your eyes if you wish. And let's just take a few breaths in our own time. Yeah. Okay. Today, in prayer, I release any story that I'm telling about myself that is smaller than the truth. The truth, my expression of the divine in all my strength, wisdom, and loving nature. I also see a story that is larger about people I might feel some conflict with. Each of these people is also an expression of the divine. I sit with that idea and allow it to free my heart. And so it is, and so we let it be. Okay, as is a recommended practice in prayer and life, let's start with gratitudes, prayer requests, and any celebrations you might have.
Oh, hang on.
I'm glad.
Let's pretend we didn't hear that. We'll all cheer when she says it again.
My family had a new baby on the 1st. Well, Berkeley Shane McLean. Anyway, welcome, Berkeley.
Berkeley. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, we celebrate with your family on that.
Hi. Two of my great-great-grandbabies arrived here in Phoenix yesterday, and they're going to be living up here in Flagstaff. And the third great-great-grandbaby's going to get here on Thursday, so I'm going to have all of them, and two of them I've never seen before, so I'm excited.
And knowing the members of your family as we do, they'll be great too.
Sorry, I have sad news. About a week ago, 10 years before that, my beloved wife, you remember her? She passed away. We were married for over 60 years. Bless her, bless her. I'm sorry.
Norm, we know with you that you created a wonderful life together, and that there's joy and sadness in the remembering of her passing. And we affirm that the light you both provided in the world was a blessing to all. Anybody else?
Hi. Today is my nephew Hunter's 12th birthday, and I just got to see him a couple of weeks ago when we were on our vacation, and he has just grown up to be a wonderful compassionate, empathetic young man, and it's just amazing to see who he's becoming. So 12 years on this planet, and he's a great kid. So and he's had some health problems in the past. He's doing terrific now. So
That's great.
they have his health managed, and just a phenomenal kid. So happy birthday, Hunter.
A compassionate 12-year-old is indeed a blessing. Anybody else?
A friend of mine's father has been ill. He's 86, and they can't pinpoint exactly what the problem is or what the fix is. And family members, some are not stepping up to help out with taking them to doctor's appointments and making sure that they have everything that they need. So prayers that all of this comes to good solutions. And his name is Frederico.
Frederico. Betsy, we affirm that your friend and the family, the friend's father, did I get that right? Have presence and joy in their heart in the service of family members. We affirm that the medical servers are knowledgeable and kind and are coming to the highest and best solutions in this situation. Thank you, Betsy. Okay. So we're grateful for the power of prayer and the power that you show in yourselves as you ask for prayer. And we're delighted by the good news spoken, especially about a compassionate 12-year-old. And so it is, and so we let it be. I get to read the unity principle. I should have worn my glasses. Okay. Would you read this with me, please? It's not enough to understand spiritual teachings. We must apply our learning in all areas of life, incorporating them into our thoughts, words, and actions. And the short version? Good job.
Good job. So kind of a quick, brief story about this song, if you are familiar with this song by Sam Cooke. When he recorded it, he showed it to one of the record label executives at the time, and the record label executive said, it's kind of spooky. It's like, it sort of reminds me of it's like death or something like that. 2 weeks later, Sam Cooke died. Weird premonition. So I always think, whenever I play the song, I always think about that. It's like some songs just have this transcendent factor of just like, it's as if like the universe said, here's a song, you got it down pen to paper, and your job is done. It's a weird thing how that happens. So this is one of my all-time favorites. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been long time coming, but I know a change gonna come.
yes, it will. So I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me, don't you hang around. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's out there beyond the sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Then I'll go to my brother and I say, brother, could you help me please? But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there were times when I thought I wouldn't last for long, but now I'm able to carry on. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know my change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
Ryan Biter. Thank you. That was awesome. And Sean is going to join me up here. We have Celebration Sunday today, the first Sunday of the month.
All right, I got to grab some props. Hang on. Let's start out with birthdays. August birthdays. Any August birthdays in the room? Raise your hands. For those of you on YouTube, there's nobody manning the camera right now, so sorry you don't get to see everything. Bear with us.
I guess I'm going to take one too because it's my birthday. And Trina, for your 12-year-old. Michael, are there any anniversaries or other significant dates that you want to celebrate? What are you celebrating? Your anniversary? How many years? 9.
We got a ninth anniversary celebration over here. Excellent.
Anyone else? Any significant dates in August?
We got like 5 more roses. Come on, people.
I also have my wedding anniversary, so I'll take it.
All right. Awesome. I know Ryan's not on mic, but let's sing happy birthday to everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everyone. Happy birthday to you.
We'll get there. Thank you, Ryan. All right. This month's calendar sponsor, hang on one second. If you could hold that up, please. This month's calendar sponsor is Trina. Why don't you come on up, Trina? Why don't you tell us about this picture in the calendar?
So we went to, a couple of years ago, we went to Key West, and they have a butterfly garden, an indoor butterfly garden there. And this picture was taken at that garden. I love butterflies. And since the theme was reflections, I kind of took a different interpretation of reflection. So, Key West.
Thank you, Trina. As a reminder, we do the calendar fundraiser once annually, and don't worry, it's coming up. It'll be here sooner than you think. Today's live music is sponsored by Donna Russell. Round of applause. If you'd like to sponsor live music, I didn't make a new sheet, so there'll be a new sheet next week. Please sign up and sponsor so we can have live musicians. Like, we got to keep Ryan employed. Nobody else is hiring him, so come on, let's do it. All right, now we have some wish list items that have gotten fulfilled here. All right. Susan Eastman has given towards a second AV camera, so we'll get that worked out once we're able to, and we can show more options for the live stream. And then thank you to Gary Robbins' Law Office for a new thermostat for the space. As you can tell, sometimes it's just super icebox in here, and other times it's really hot. It'll be fixed very soon. And I didn't put it on the slide, but Yesenia sponsored today's flowers. Yesenia, Marilyn's granddaughter. Round of applause. All right. Helping Hands. Well, our second quarter financials were all finalized, and here we go. I've got checks in hand. $1,495 is going to Flagstaff Family Food Center, and $805 is going to Unity Southwest Region. Round of applause. We had a big quarter thanks to you guys, and that's awesome. So, just a reminder, what this is this is 10% of our incoming money that's donated, and this is what we tithe out. 65% of that goes to an organization of our choice, and then the other 35 goes to the mothership, Unity Southwest Region. So our next quarter, what we're going to do is we're going to be raising money for the lunch programs for FUSD. So at the end of this quarter, that'll go to them. All right, now our bank balance, we've seen this chart before, and it might be a little hard to read, but let me explain. So the dip that we see there was the deficit of having Penny, Selena, and I on board at the same time. So the majority of that cost was payroll. But look at from June to now August, it's stayed pretty level. And that's awesome because there have been things in there, payroll, utilities, other expenses, and we haven't added to our deficit. So that's awesome, you guys. Round of applause. Big round of applause. Ooh, we got a mystery announcement. Marilyn, come join me, please.
Hi, everybody. I am so pleased to let you know that we have a new minister. All the details have not been totally worked out, so there are a few things to work out. And she will be starting with us the second week of September. So thank you so much for all your feedback. I want you to know we had tremendously positive feedback from everybody in the community. And so I'm very pleased to let you know that we have somebody that people like.
Thank you. Her name is Sabrina Johnson. Yeah. And for you, yeah, I'm going to get confused. Selena, Sabrina, Sean, that doesn't rhyme with either one of them, but that's all right. So for you math people in the room, I totaled all the scores off of those feedback sheets. And the highest score she could get is a 40. She got a 36 out of all the feedback put together. So that's awesome. Good job, guys. All right. Let's turn it loose to Miss Carolyn Rich. Use this for meditation.
All right, if someone would get the lights for me, please. Let's all close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Letting go of anything that might feel heavy, anything lingering from this morning or before that, so that you have plenty of space within to feel the warmth and softness and love in this room right now. You can feel how easeful it is to be aware of divine presence with you and in you. This beautiful presence and feeling of oneness fills the moment, leaving no room for judgment or expectation, no room for separation from this love. We affirm divine presence by knowing this right now. And we open to this presence, renewing our knowing with each step forward this day. And we are thankful for this unending presence and oneness and love. And now we come back in that together.
All right, and now to our main portion. We are going to have Carolyn Rich talk today. And Carolyn, do we have a slide for Carolyn or her talk? Yeah, so we don't have a picture. All right. I was just waiting for my cue. She's a Waldorf teacher. She's a speaker. And she's going to grace us with our topic today, From Now to Next. Carolyn Rich, please give it up.
Good morning, everyone. So, today we're going to make our way from now to what's next. What calls to us from the future? What moves us forward to meet what's coming? When Reverend Penny asked me to be a guest speaker here, I didn't necessarily see that as part of my future. And it's funny because on many occasions, I've had a good laugh watching sci-fi movies from back in the day that painted an interesting picture of what life would be like around the year 2025. We were supposed to get here today in our own flying pods after robots had dressed us and cooked us breakfast. It's funny to think about these futuristic pictures and predictions because no one knows for sure what the future holds. No matter how much we've learned or how great our imagination is, the future is still a mystery, even in our own lives. I bet every single one of you can think of a time that something happened in your lives that completely surprised you, that you never would have guessed. When it comes to this topic, the people I really feel for are meteorologists. We depend on them to predict the weather. And while science is great at tracking patterns and measuring things in real time, the weather forecasts for the next day or two, a lot of the time, are inaccurate. Our scientific advancements and technology can't even tell us for sure if it's going to rain on Tuesday, though I hope it does. Aside from trying to pack clothes for a vacation, I think that this is a gift to us. As an example from my own life, several years ago over the summer, I was nannying for a family whose children went to Emerson Waldorf School, where I was teaching kindergarten at the time. Serena was an inquisitive 6-year-old, ready for first grade. Her brother Daniel, a July baby like me, was counting down the days until his 5th birthday. We had been jumping on the trampoline in their backyard when Serena paused and asked me, "Miss Carolyn, you're not married, right?" I replied that I wasn't. Then she asked me, "Why haven't you gotten married?" I wanted to give a reply that was truthful, but that would also make sense to 6-year-old Serena. And so I said, "There hasn't been the right time for me to get married." She mulled over my response and jumped on the trampoline a few more times. And then she asked, "Well, what about tomorrow?" I had to admit that I didn't know what tomorrow would bring, that it was full of possibilities, many of them beyond what I could have known beforehand. The future always makes good on its promise to bring forth the unexpected. In my own life and in the lives of people that I'm close to, sometimes I think whoever is writing the story sure enjoys a good plot twist from time to time. And with some things, it's better that we don't know in advance. There are things we get ourselves into that if we had had a crystal ball, we might have chosen differently. I'm going to let you in on a secret. 2 days from now, in 48 hours, my final project is due for my 5-week summer class covering rules, regulations, licensing, ethics, and protocols in speech-language pathology. Nobody ever wrote any short books on those subjects. And while I was working on this Sunday message, I've been really hoping that everything about trustingly moving forward is something we are supported in spiritually. This past week, I've been doing my best to walk the talk, but sometimes stumbling. But I want you to think of at least one of these situations where you got yourself into a whole lot more than you bargained for, but you came out the other side, having gained wisdom and having grown and changed in ways you didn't expect. Maybe it's good for us not to know what the future holds because it keeps us open. One of my favorite poets, Rainer Maria Rilke, wrote, "The future enters into us in order to transform itself in us long before it happens." It isn't easy to understand what he's saying here, but let's see if we can make sense of it. Rilke is saying that long before some future event happens, that unbeknownst to us, it enters into us. It becomes part of some deep level of our consciousness. Maybe some facet of the divine that we have yet to affirm. Why does this happen? Rilke says that the unknown future enters into us in order to transform itself, the future, in us. So something about the future is being shaped inside of us long before it happens. It feels pretty mysterious. I know that thinking about the future can bring up feelings of uncertainty or fear. But our inability to predict what's yet to come isn't about the uncertainty or worry or fear that might come up. I think it's about a new level of affirmation of the divine. That though we don't know the details, there is something greater that we do know. So what is that? As a part of our Father's Day service here 2 months ago, Wiley Beveridge sang the words, "I'm going to sing a song to you, my child, that no one ever sang to me." The congregation was visibly moved by this song, and it feels like we can all relate to how singing a new song, to use that metaphor, is part of our divine work here on earth. Many teachers and wise ones have come before us and left us with blessings that are still bearing fruit. And yet, each one of us is here to do something that has not yet been done. I'm going to sing a song to you, my child, that no one ever sang to me. There is something living in us that hears this call, and it doesn't come from the past, but from the future. Do you have some idea of what I'm saying here? Despite several thousands of years of recorded history, despite all that's come before us and everything we've done in our own lives, the future is quietly asking us, what has yet to be done? What is a new song you can sing that no one ever sang before? What is something that isn't rooted in the past or something familiar? What can we surrender from our history that frees us to sing a new song that only now is becoming ready to be sung? It's not easy to see what is emerging out of the future, calling to us from beyond the known. In many spiritual traditions, there have been prophets who we often think of as making predictions or giving hints about future events. These men and women had inspired visions of what was coming, and often when they shared these things, people didn't believe them or interpreted them through old frames. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, the prophet Isaiah spoke of Emmanuel, one who was coming to show us that God is with us. The Jewish leaders and scholars of Jesus' time couldn't see how Jesus was accomplishing this divine work. Their interpretations of what it would be like to be awakened to the divine in all people was based on old ideas. When I think of what they were missing, I prefer the Greek definition of the word prophecy, which is the inspired declaration of divine will and purpose. Because I think that divine purpose is what the future holds. Donald Curtis, a unity minister and leader in New Thought, wrote, "This is the destiny of all of us, to transcend ourselves until we become transfigured." The Oxford Dictionary definition for transfigure is to transform into something more beautiful or elevated. So everyone in this room and on YouTube holds the destiny to keep transcending themselves, or maybe who they think they are, as you continually transform into a more beautiful and elevated divine expression. That's not always the first thing that crosses our minds when we think about the future, is it? We might look at what's yet to come as simply a continuation of the past. We might not make room in ourselves for what can be transcended or elevated in the days, months, and years that lie ahead of us. Yet, like the ever-expanding, limitless Spirit of God, our divine expressions, the new songs we have to sing, are beyond what we have known, beyond what could be predicted. Myrtle Fillmore wrote, "There really is no limit to spiritual unfoldment. The Spirit of truth within your own soul is giving you a right understanding of every experience that comes to you, and you are calling some of your unused or inactive soul powers into expression to meet the need." So what does the future need from us now? We're in a time of transition as a congregation, with many possibilities for spiritual growth and unfoldment lying ahead. We each have our own unique ways of entering into affirmative prayer and meditation and other practices that remind us that our unfoldment as individual expressions of the divine and as a community are full of possibilities we haven't seen before. There's no expiration date in anyone's life for transcending ourselves and elevating our expression to new heights. Vera Dawson Tate, Unity minister, teacher, and author, wrote, "While our true destiny as a child of God is already established, it lies within our power to make this destiny tangible in our everyday living." So what new song is waiting to be sung by you or by us as a community? Let's open our hearts and minds to feel that we are spiritually supported as we move forward. And let's make space for the new and beautiful unfoldment that's calling to us from the future, ready to be made manifest.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Carolyn. From the now to the next. What a beautiful message. And now, as part of our practice of tithing, I want to invite you in participating in the principle of putting energy out and receiving energy back. And that is what we do with tithing. So, basket blessers, not the basket blessers, you're the collectors.
Basket people.
Dawn, here you go.
Our board consciousness is abundant. We are abundant and thriving community. We release our limitations and give from abundance. We are abundant. Thank you, Spirit.
And so please go forward and collect, get the goods. You can also give us with checks, cash. We accept Zelle payments. If you want to Zelle us, that's to unityoflagstaff1@gmail.com. You can mail gifts to P.O. Box 1740, Flagstaff, Arizona 86002. And Unity of Flagstaff is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. Our wish list, Sean already addressed. We have a needs board outside, and we have quite a few new needs. So the board is out there with the little colorful stars. If you would like to help donate any of the items, you write your name on it and you move it from the left-hand side to the right-hand side so that we know that you're signing up for something so that not 2 or 3 people buy the same thing. Thank you so much. We have a class. Sue is going to be teaching our journaling magic class Tuesday, August 19th at 1 p.m. here in the sanctuary. So if you're interested in journaling, please sign up. You can send us an email or sign up outside. Now, Sean needs help. We bought a new shed a few months ago outside in the back parking lot. We need 5 strong people to help us move it aside, put new, what is it called? Pallets underneath, and then move it back. So if you please could stay after the service and help us with that, because Sean and I cannot do it by ourselves. Or it'll look like that. So let's say together, thank you for this bounty. Thank you for this community. Thank you for the good we do and will do. We are joy-filled, and so it is. Thank you. And we have Ryan closing.
And I'll make a quick announcement. Next Saturday, the Ryan Biter Trio is playing at Heritage Square. It'll be a lot louder than what I do here. From 5 to 6:30, a 3-piece rock band that might be a little loud for some of you, but it'll be fun. Not like that,
Please stand if you're able.
5 to 6:30, yeah. 1, 2.
Well, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going. To it again. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing, but under my feet, baby, grass is growing. It's time to move on. It's time to get going.
And for our prayer of protection, the light of God surround us. Claim the light. The love of God enfolds us. Claim the love. The power of God protects us. Claim the power. The presence of God watches over us. Claim the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Oh my God. All right. Oh, absolutely amazing.